Hi, folks. This week, this unit really, the focus is how to write tactful, effective editorial summaries alongside in-text markup. On some projects in your work life, you'll only do in-text markup, but on other projects, you'll be asked to provide a brief memo or letter summarizing the main issues, edits, and revision suggestions. In my professional life, when I've worked in-house at a company, I haven't generally had to write editorial summaries, but I've had to write them frequently for freelance work. Of course, every company and every freelance gig is different, so you should always just be prepared to write one. The most important thing to take away from this unit is not just to communicate tactfully, but figure out how to adjust your tone based on the project or client. I would say that most of us want to be polite and tactful, yet etiquette is context dependent. You've probably heard about different conventions of politeness in other countries, but even within countries, social norms vary by region. Some of us come across as unnecessarily blunt, although we don't intend for that to be the case, and I'm pointing my finger at myself here. Some of us have been taught that being harsh is the best way to command professional respect, and I can tell you that while you need to be firm, harshness doesn't work out in the long run. In other instances, the writer can be the most polite person in the world, but due to personality conflicts, the editor can be the most polite person in the world, but due to personality conflicts with the writer, their edits might be coded as abrasive. I have worked with writers who asked for me to be as tough as I possibly could, and I've worked with writers who wouldn't accept criticism beyond me correcting punctuation errors. Editing is an inherently collaborative process, and you will be happier in the long run if you practice tact in every situation. And of course, give yourself some grace when you mess up, because we all mess up. Schedule for the week: editorial responsibility discussion. I'm going to annotate a sample editorial summary, have a grammar focus on dashes, and then I will review the unit for practice edit. I do recommend having that unit for practice edit just nearby. If you're coming to class, have it nearby in case you have any or just up on your screen in a place where you can find it. And in case you have any specific questions during the review. All right, Deadlines for this week. You should do the work, but the recommended deadline for watching the Meet the Dashes video and the Edit Summaries and Author Queries video, I recommend you do that by Thursday the 11th. Make your discussion board post by Friday the 12th. And then you don't have to do responses until next week. You've probably noticed that the Unit 5 practice edit is not ready yet. As you might remember, I'm creating all new practice edits this semester. The previous set is it's no joke, 15 years old. I'm not even kidding. And you know what? It takes time to find appropriate documents and create relevant errors. I plan to have it up by Wednesday at the latest, and I do apologize for any inconvenience. I have also noticed that in general, those who turn the practice edit in quite early in the unit tend not to score as high. So this might be an opportunity for those of you finding yourselves in that predicament. I appreciate the desire to work ahead. When I was a student, that was my impulse as well. I absolutely get it. And I'll just say it's tough to find balance between working ahead and going too fast. Again, pointing the finger at myself here. So this week might be a good opportunity to come back to equilibrium. All right, so that's it. Have a great week. I'll see you online.